Hey guys, so I am coming to you with another pattern review because it is that time of year when I take my annual spring break to Nashville to go visit all my friends from when I lived there many moons ago. Yeah, I'm never moved back, but I always go to visit them in the springtime when they have their special day assembly. So I am making a dress, of course, and this will be worn next weekend, but that won't matter to y'all because by the time you see this video, I'll have been there and back. Anyway, the pattern that I'm going to be using is a Vogue pattern by Carolyne Roehm. It is the 2646 pattern. It is a mock wrap lined dress above mid-knee, with contrasting trim, shoulder pads, loose fitting bodice variations, a slightly tapered skirt, side pockets, attached belt, and above elbow or long sleeve. So we've got two variations, as you can see here. I'm going to be doing variation A, which is the shorter sleeve one with the straight trim down the side. I like both of them. You know I like long sleeve. You know I like long sleeves. But I am hoping that the weather is going to be warm in Nashville next weekend so that when I wear this, I will not freeze to death. Seriously. Usually every time I go in the springtime, it's cool here in Ohio, and then I go down there to Tennessee and it's like blazing hot. Like I remember last year when Stacy and I went, I wore like a cute little nautical dress and my sandals, and then I came back here and it was like really cold. So I'm hoping, because I heard recently they had a snowstorm, I'm hoping by then it will have warmed up. So I'm giving Nashville 1 week to get warm, okay? Anyway, I'm going to be wearing the short sleeve variation of this dress. I don't think I'm going to be putting shoulder pads in it because my shoulders already look just like this. If I put shoulder pads in it, it's literally going to look like I'm going to go play football. So, yeah. No shoulder pads, I'm pretty sure. The fabric that I'm going to be doing for this dress, I have got wax on wax on wax, okay? I have a huge pile of wax prints that I'm pretty sure I got most of these from an estate sale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're mostly like quilting fabrics, but I'm going to be wearing them. Y'all know I don't have no shame in my game. I will wear any fabric. I don't care what it is. So yes, I'm going to be doing each section of the dress differently, and I think I counted either 8 or 9 different sections on the dress. So this piece is going to be different from this piece, it's going to be different from this piece, it's going to be different from this piece, which is going to be different from the 2 back pieces, different from the back of the skirt, and different from the belt, because I actually have to make the belt. So this is the view that I'm going to be doing, view A, and you make the belt. And it does show that it's attached here, which I'm fine with that. I don't need to wear the belt with anything else, and if I do, I'll make it separately and make my own wax belt for something else. But anyhow, each section of the dress is going to be a different wax print. I have not decided what trim I'm going to be using yet. It does call for you to use synthetic leather, suede, woven fabric, satin, or twill for your contrast binding. I have dark brown leather, black leather, red leather, and then I also have like a gold leather as well. So I haven't decided yet. I really just need to start getting cut out this the pattern itself. This pattern is from 1991, and I'm pretty sure I bought it from Etsy, and it was not cheap. It was a hard to find pattern, and it was one of those things where when you see it, you need to buy it because you may never see it again. And I have not seen this pattern again since I bought it. And actually, I don't know who Carolyne Roehm is. I've looked for some of her other patterns, and I don't see very many of them. But every single one that I've seen, I've liked. I have another Carolyne Roehm pattern in my stash, and then I've got one on a wish list on Etsy. But I like her stuff. It's very French looking, and very classy. So I'm excited because I've been wanting to do this pattern for a while, and I knew I wanted to do it for Nashville. So I've had it for about a year now, but I'm excited. I love, it's got this little snap neck up here. It's gonna be so cute. Oh my gosh. It is showing that it's an advanced pattern. I have not gone over the instructions to know if it's really advanced or not, because I mean, this was 1991 advanced. I mean, that doesn't really make a difference, but still, I've had some Vogue patterns that were advanced to do, and once I rewrote the pattern, it didn't seem as advanced. However, I'm thinking maybe because of the binding, it looks advanced, because I'm telling you, looking at these pattern pieces, it looks like it's pretty simple and straightforward. But the thing is, once I ran out of wax fabric, there's no more wax fabric, because we don't have any like international fabric stores here. It's really sad. Like, I'm gonna have to like make a special trip to like Atlanta and find like a store that has wax prints. Or if you know of a place that has really, really nice wax prints where I can buy online, will you please put that down in the comment section? Don't be stingy and selfish and greedy. Tell me where the wax prints are, okay? That I can buy online, reasonable price, good quality, preferably free or next to free shipping. Because y'all know sewing is an expensive hobby. But you won't ever have anything that looks like anybody else's. Of course, unless somebody jocks off of you. But we won't go there. Anyway, I have talked for 7 minutes. Here's the pattern. Stay tuned for footage of Stacy and I acting real foolish in Nashville. Product. I absolutely love this dress. I've worn it twice. So a month ago in Nashville, because I have slacked off in making videos because I've been too busy sleeping. And then I did wear it for the memorial on April 11th. So I absolutely love this dress. It definitely is an advanced pattern. Piecing together the bodice and the skirt, not the problem. It is this seam binding that goes around the entire length of the dress that is the advanced part. But actually, once you piece the binding together, if you happen to find a pattern like this, it goes pretty quickly after that. It's just that there's lots of little things that need to be done to this dress, and you have to get your seam allowance on point in order for this to work. Like the mitering of the corners here for the snap, like you have to get that seam binding perfect. So this is definitely not for a beginner. This is somebody who's got a little sewing underneath of their belt, or for somebody who's adventurous. You know, I mean, this is not a pattern that you're just going to be able to just find. But if you find one similar like this, where you have to do a contrasting binding, you're going to need a little extra time, okay? This is not like an overnight project. The only thing that I would change about this dress is this left side of the dress is curved up for the skirt, which means that it was supposed to show like a little peekaboo thigh. For the event that I was going to, that was not appropriate. So I added a snap here to help keep the skirt closed. Unfortunately, it buckles the skirt when you sit down, so I still had to put a scarf over my lap in order for it to be decent. And y'all know I don't like having to add stuff for modesty. It just needs to be modest, okay? So if I ever make this again, which I am going to in the wintertime, I'm definitely going to use 2 of these right side panels for the front and for the left side. It does have snap closure. So this is a snap. There's a snap here. There's a snap here. And then the one that I added down here. It is fully lined, so that helped to keep it cool, and I didn't have to wear a slip underneath of it. And it also gives it a really nice weight and drape to it. This is a very forgiving style dress. So if you're a little bit bloated, if things ain't really like together and right, you can get away with this because it kind of has that fit and flare look with the belt onto it, but it's not a tight form-fitting dress. But it's still very classy. When I do this one again in the wintertime, I have a red faux leather that I've been holding on to for the past couple of years. I'm going to do it with that one, with long sleeves and the variation of it where it crosses over the bodice instead of goes straight down. And I probably will do that with the red leather and a black seam binding. But, of course, it was a hit because, you know, African prints are on trend right now because they're so colorful and vibrant. You can never go wrong with your shoes because whatever shoes you have is going to match something in your dress. But I really, really liked it because it's so eye-catching, but not to the point of indecent. Like, it's still a very modest dress. I would make it a little bit longer as well, but I think once I put 2 solid panels instead of the 1 curved skirt panel, I think it should be okay. But if you can get your hand on any Carolyne Roehm patterns from the 90s, I suggest you do. She has some very unique and interesting looks. And a lot of her stuff is like t-shirt dress style. In the 90s, that was kind of like the thing where you had like a dolman sleeve or a t-shirt style bodice. So they're very simple looking garments, but I think they're pretty advanced when it comes to actually piecing it together in a structure. So I hope you guys like this, and I'm inspiring you to go find some wax prints and make a dress that's not all one print. Kind of just block it together. I mean, you really can't go wrong with whatever colors that you choose because none of these really match, but the dress works really, really well. So, yeah. Go find you some Carolyne Roehm patterns on Etsy or eBay. Go find you some wax fabric. Hopefully you live in a city where you can go buy some instead of having to wait online for it. And I will see you back here for some more sewing reviews very, very soon.